Hi, it's Andy here. I just want to take you through a walk I've just completed. So I'm over by Gatwick at the moment, staying in a hotel. So there's Gatwick Airport, and you can see that I'm just there. So I've just completed a walk this evening. It's just over 11 miles and took about 3.5 hours. So you come along there to the roundabout on the A23, which is taking you out of Horley. So that's quite a busy road, but this roundabout has several traffic lights on it, pedestrian crossings on it, so you can get across there. Once you go along this little road here, you'll see lots of taxis parked, waiting to go to the airport, and you can slip through onto the footpath and follow along this valley. You can see it's right next to the airport, but it's actually quite a pretty valley with a river going through it, and that keeps you off the road, which is quite nice. Coming all the way through the woods there. The only negatives to it are there's some trenches that are dug to get the water away. They tend to fill up, so you might get some muddy boots there. When you come out onto the road, there's a little path that takes you up there, and then you can cross over. It's only about 20 yards between the entrance out onto the road and then onto the footpath. So I'll get this one out of the way now. This actually brings you out then onto the Somerset border path, and this is quite a nice path. It's a chippings road, takes you all the way along there, and then it's signposted down here from Charlwood. I've put a video up of a little chapel that I came across as I was coming down just down here, Providence Chapel, very spooky or lovely, very old chapel with lots of old gravestones in it, but I'll let you look at the video and that on there. Coming out into Charlwood, which is quite a pleasant little village, lovely playing fields for the kids and everything. This road can be a little bit fast, but very pleasant little village. But you're just walking along the pavement there, making a left, and then pretty soon there's a left-hand turning on a footpath, and that brings you all the way down here. And this is very easy going. The farmer has left, although when I went he ploughed the field, he'd left a footpath along the side. When you get to about here, you'll see on the video that I've done a little bit of filming, because you're right on the end of the runway there, and the planes fly over the top of you. I guess that is the only negative about the walk, is that every 1.5 to 2 minutes a plane flies over. Coming down here, we cross the road, and again the footpaths are all very, very clearly marked. Very pleasant walk, and then you come back up here, past some pleasant houses, cross the road, and I got called out here. The footpath on the right there's kind of hidden, and it's literally as soon as you go into the wood, you need to duck under some branches. Then the footpath actually going through the wood is very good. But again, when you come out by some riding stables up the top here, and there's not an obvious way out, so you just have to duck through the trees, up the road a little way, and then there's an obvious track going down off to the left. Again, this brings you across some nice fields, quite a pleasant walk. It's only really when you get up to Upper Prestwood Farm. Some of the footpaths after that are a little bit difficult to find. Not too bad, but a little bit difficult to find. There was 1 or 2 that were overgrown a little bit, but again, not too bad. Brings you on up here, and you might start to get a couple of views then of the church tower, and that brings you up here and up here, and then back out onto the road back in Charlwood. Very pleasant pub there. I'm not quite sure how good it is for people with walking boots, but very old and nice pub, and it's worth just cutting down the lane and walking past the church. Church is really nice. Back along the road, and then you can go back up onto the south border path, and very pleasant walk back, keeping off the roads, back to Horley, where I was staying at the Corner House. Corner House is a nice hotel, and as you can see from the yellow lines around, I've done plenty of walks in the area. So if you get a chance to do a walk out from Horley to Charlwood and then down to Langley and a circular walk there, like I said, that took me just over 3.5 hours, and it's about just over 11.5 miles, but very nice. Only negative, as I say, was the aircraft flying over, but it's nice to see some beautiful countryside. Hope you give it a go. All the best. Thank you.